sure you've all heard about Northern Pass. It's a very unique opportunity to do what the state and what the region really want us to do, what we want to do, which is have a greener, cleaner power supply in New England.
It's my understanding that this route is actually better than the old route that was proposed. Could you elaborate on why it's better and maybe what the improvements were?
We've worked with many landowners to come up with a route that is less visually impactful, that is more remote, out of sight, impacts less communities.
Will Northern Pass reduce the cost for our customers, power costs for our customers?
What happens when you introduce a large source of power like this, the market prices go down. And our estimate is they go down over $200 million a year. The New Hampshire share of that we're estimating is around $25 million a year. Aside from being renewable, they're willing to compete with the marketplace, which means it's low-priced renewable power, so that's very unusual too.
Are the taxpayers having to pay for this, Gary, all this work on this project?
You and I, taxpayers, citizens of New Hampshire or New England, do not have to pay one nickel for this. And unlike all the other transmission facilities in New England that you and I pay for through our rates, so this project is the largest construction project in New Hampshire. And a project of that size, we know it produces property tax revenues for both the state, the county, and the local communities. In New Hampshire, we've heard many times from our elected officials that their number one priority is jobs. For obvious reasons, we want to have New Hampshire people employed. That's been an objective of our leaders in this state, and that's exactly what this project will bring to the state. Probably the best way to make electricity is from water. In fact, our industry began with hydropower. And in New Hampshire, most of the electricity originally came from hydroelectric power in small dams and rivers. And the state quickly outgrew its energy use, and wasn't enough hydro plants left, so it went on to fossil fuels.
So I know there's a lot of state and federal involvement in the review and approval process, so can you talk about going forward what will be involved with that?
Yes, it's a very rigorous process. It's lots of dialogue, lots of opportunity to be heard in those processes, lots of opportunity to learn. For us, we look forward to it because we get to show the data and the studies that we have. We get to talk about them. We get to learn from other people.
If there was one thought that you would say that we should bring to our friends and neighbors, about this project, what's the one thought we should bring up to them if we're talking to them?
I ask them, what sort of an energy future do you want? And when you get into that dialogue, I believe just about everyone you talk to will say, I want a greener, more reliable, lower cost energy future. And you know what? That's what Northern Pass brings to you. It brings a cleaner, lower cost, reliable energy source.